Artists get ideas every day from other artists, and so do art teachers. Today's lesson is something that I saw from an art teacher who goes by Babbledabbledo. As soon as I saw this project, I knew I wanted to try it with my students too. It's one of my favorite techniques, taking flat paper and making it into a sculpture. The first thing I'm going to do is get some circle tracers. I'm just using 3 colors of paper today. I can tell this would work a lot better with cardstock. I'm going to trace one large circle. The large circle is going to become the base. Everything is going to be added onto that circle. Now I'm going to trace my medium circle on my yellow paper. I'm going to trace it 3 times, but I have 2 pieces of paper, so 3 times 2 equals 6. My last color is purple, and I'm going to use a circle template for this one, and I am going to use the largest circle. So I'm going to see how many I can fit on here, and I'm also going to fold this paper, so I will be doubling the number of circles again. So I traced 6 circles, and when I fold the paper in half, I'm creating 2 sets. 2 sets of 6 equals 12. Now I have a lot of circles to work with. The green circle would become my base. The yellow circles and the purple circles will be added to the base, just like the red shapes are on this one. If you look carefully, this red circle has a slit in the middle of it. You make those by taking your circles, and I like to do several at once. So I tap them to line them up, I fold them in half, and I have 3 circles, 3 yellow circles here. And I'm going to cut about in the middle, straight up. I'm going to stop before I get to the edge. I'm going to repeat that step on the remaining 3 yellow circles. I fold it in half, cut straight up from the fold, and stop before I get to the edge. Next, I separate all the circles that we just cut. Now I'm going to slide that shape onto my green base. Just like that. You do that same step with all the pieces that you cut. As you go, it gets a little trickier because there's less space for your hands to hold the base, but take your time, slide that cut onto the base, and sometimes it'll lean a little bit till you open it up. Then just work your way around until you have all your medium circles attached to your base. This sculpture is already super cool. Now we're going to repeat the same step with our smaller purple circles. I take 2 or 3, fold them in half. If I take too many, it's kind of thick and I know I won't be able to cut through them. So I like to stick with 2 or 3. I fold it in half, and I have the fold on the bottom, and I'll cut straight up, stopping before I cut through the edge. The more circles you add, the trickier it gets to add things and have space for your hands. So take your time. I love this project and it looks even better in person. But as I build this, I can't help but wonder, we use different size circles for this project in this example. But if you continued to explore this, I wonder what it would look like if you used a rectangle for your base or your shapes, or another geometric shape like a triangle for your base and your shapes, or even an organic shape like this, or combining all those shapes. It makes me think that you could make some really cool sculptures with this technique. I just love how versatile paper is and how you can take that flat material and build sculptures out of it. And I can't wait to do this one with my students in the classroom soon.